The lumbago is the colloquial and one in the Cali love bag. It is pine in the lower back. Lumbar spine, located between the last rib and the gluteal area. Produced by alteration is the different structures and make up the spine and the leg, such as ligaments, muscles, vertebral discs, and vertebrae. Approximately 85% of the population will suffer if the teeth of pain at some point in their life. There was majority of the time begin a vein cause. We speak and could low back pain if they last less than 6 weeks, and chronic low back pain when the duration of pain is longer than this period. When the pain exceeds the lumbar area and reaches the lower limbs, we speak and radiated lumbar pain. If the pain is spread from the lumbar region to the head of foot, though the back side of the tail, we call it lumbosciatica or Orhus sciatica. It is present subjects injury other nerves roots. They come out of the lumbar spine and carry sensation of order to contract the muscles of the lumbar limbs throughout the sciatic lever. If the pain does not excess the aching region, it should not speak of sciatica, and if the cause is not usually the injury of the nervous roots.
Causes of sudden low back include compression fractures of the spine due to osteoporosis, cancer involving the spine, spinal cord fracture, muscle spine very thin muscles, ermitaine discs of rooted discs, spinal stenosis, narrowing weak of the left spine canal, curvatures of the spine, scoliosis or which can be inherent and are observed in the children. For adolescents, stenotears in the muscles for ligaments that support the back, low back in the can also be due to arthritis conditions such as osteoarthritis, spinal infection, kidney infection for kidney stones, problems related to pregnancy, diseases that affect the family reproductive organs, such as endometriosis, ovary cysts, ovary cancer, or urinary fungus, pyro the back, for the pelvis, for the suction yacht.
Symptoms. The most common manifestation of low back pain are local or radiating pain, inflammation, and the presence of muscle contractures. On the other hand, depending on the degree of involvement and rot, compression, alterations in sensibility, anesthesia, hypoanesthesia, hyperesthesia, tingling, etc., and movement disorders, paresis, paralysis, among others. My account.
Good morning. Today I will tell you a little about how to treat or combat a lumbago. We will use a brown stick, then we will place it specifically in the part where we have pain. Then we will grab the stitch should tag we can simulate it in each place so that these exercises have results. They have to be slow, deep and intense. Another qualification cannot be very short since it does not have an effect. And if it is very long, it would not help if the opposite teachers us then more or less about 5 minutes a day per month. It can help us enough. Then we will begin to lower and raise the stage be the place where we have pain and so on. An occupational rights factor under this denomination is understood the existence of elements, phenomena, environments, and human actions that contain a potential capacity to cause injury or material damage, and whose probability of occurrence depends on the elimination and or control of the aggressive element. They are commonly called hazards. However, the term risk factor is more used when the appearance of the damage depends on factors additional to the element or act, conditional the appearance of the damage, especially related to an occupational disease.
To treat acute low back pain, you must suspend physical activity, apply heat or ice to the area of pain, and take pain relievers. After 2 weeks, resume like aerobic activity, physical therapy, and stretching and strengthening exercise. If you spend more than a month with symptoms, you will have to resort to an epidural injection.
Medical plants. 1. Ginger, which is useful. It's relaxing, anti-inflammatory, and pain reliever. Alpha-Gofito, which is useful. It's anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and anti-inflammatory effects. 3. June, which is useful. It's anti-ion, being, and analgesic. It's detoxifier.